Hi everybody, so in today's video I'm going to show you a comparison between the RØDE VideoMic Pro Plus and Zoom H1n, and as a bonus I'm going to compare the sound quality with these headset mics, which I use for most of my videos. I'll put the links down below to all these devices and its high quality accessories. So before we actually start testing, let's talk briefly about settings. I'm not gonna use the default settings because nobody's gonna use them in real life. So what I wanna do is set the audio quality to wave 96 kHz. Next I'll set the low-cut filter to 120 Hz and turn on the limiter. Finally, let's turn off the auto level adjustment, because otherwise it will pick up a lot of background noise. So just find the gain value which works best for you. Now on my RØDE mic I'm gonna set the low-cut filter to 150 Hz. Also, I'm gonna activate the high frequency boost, which enhances clarity and detail on the recording. And finally, we have to eliminate hissy noise. So first you have to switch your mic to the plus 20 decibel setting. Then go to your camera's microphone settings and switch from auto to manual. Once that's set, go to the recording level and move it almost all the way down. You might need to play with it to get the right level, and that's all it takes. So I'm gonna go ahead and start reading some tongue twisters. How much ground would a groundhog hog if a groundhog could hog ground? A groundhog would hog all the ground he could hog if a groundhog could hog ground. She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells that she sells are seashells, I'm sure. So she sells seashells by the seashore. I'm sure that the shells are seashore shells. She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells that she sells are seashells, I'm sure. So she sells seashells by the seashore. I'm sure that the shells are seashore shells. And finally, let's switch to the headset mics. I'm gonna connect this mic to my Zoom recorder and I'll use the same settings except the input level. And I'm gonna connect my Marshall headphones to my smartphone. So for audio recording I will use the Easy Voice Recorder Pro, which is one of the best voice recording apps in the Play Store. So let's get started. How much ground would a groundhog hog if a groundhog could hog ground? A groundhog would hog all the ground he could hog if a groundhog could hog ground. She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells that she sells are seashells, I'm sure. So she sells seashells by the seashore. I'm sure that the shells are seashore shells. She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells that she sells are seashells, I'm sure. So she sells seashells by the seashore. I'm sure that the shells are seashore shells. So as you can hear, all of these mics sound completely different, so it's hard to pick one. I love these mics and I use them all the time, but Zoom H1n is by far the most versatile one, because you can not only use its built-in mics, you can actually connect any external audio source to the stereo line input, and there's a whole bunch of other features as well. So I hope it was helpful and thank you for watching.